Hi, my name is Edwin Martinez, and I'm the CEO of Onyx Coffee. I'm here at Wolff Coffee Roasters in Brisbane, Australia, and I wanted to talk to you a little bit about the future of Guatemalan coffee. Guatemala is a country that produces coffee with really good acidity, great sweetness, and a medium body. And typically the coffees that are exported out of Guatemala are almost all washed. And that's how I believe we can most differentiate. In some ways by not trying too hard to differentiate through processing, but by embracing the unique terroir that we have. So part of preserving our future is looking at what we have that's most unique today, that we can compete on and really truly differentiate, that's authentic. One of the challenges that we have is the amount of land that's producing coffee is decreasing, the number of producers is increasing, and that's not entirely sustainable because more people can't live off of less land. So it creates a challenge that I believe is organically being solved in a very interesting way. A lot of people could make the case that there aren't going to be producers in the future because there just isn't sufficient income to justify it. And that's true. It's not a business I would recommend anyone get into for profit to grow coffee, particularly in Guatemala. However, there's a strong demand and the product is great. So what's happened is that families, that someone has kids and the kids then split the land. My grandfather was one out of 18 kids. So you can imagine with big families how one piece of land can get split up. Obviously, each sibling can't run an own independent farm and live off that. So you have siblings that will go off to school and they'll become dentists, engineers, welders, and they'll pick up different trades and they'll bring income that's non-related to coffee, or perhaps it's one link away. Maybe they'll work at a bank. And if they're working at a bank in Huehuetenango, then 99% of the transactions have something to do with coffee. But they're working one step away from coffee. And that makes it be sustainable because within a family, you're able to then support each other. And in the difficult years with coffee, these other careers can provide some supplement because a lot of times it's your local dentist, it's your welder, it's the person who's the teller at the bank who actually has a small piece of land, and they all own little farms, but they obviously don't run them. So the future is really being practical, and it's a very collaborative one where families are working together and ultimately maintaining efficiency and capturing quality and carrying it all the way forward. And the last piece with the future of Guatemalan coffee is we have incredible diversity. We have a rich culture that part of, I think, talking about a great tasting product is talking about how it came to be and the people that produced it. So because we have 23 dialects and 37 volcanoes, we've got really this very diverse, rich soil and culture that carries through in the cup, and we can talk about it. And we're fortunate that it makes it interesting. And at the end of the day, a lot of what sells products is stories. And I don't believe that a story is enough for a product to thrive, but if a product is great, the story helps grow the market for that product.